Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shadavia and this is Ohshebudgets, where we talk about all things money, budgeting, and savings related. If you do enjoy budgeting content like Budget With Me, cash stuffings, savings challenges, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. By the title of today's video, you guys can see I am doing my cash stuffing for my first paycheck for the month of June. So let's go ahead and get straight into this cash count and go ahead and restuff our cash envelopes. So today we should be stuffing a total of $559. Since I did go ahead and transfer the $50 to my Roth IRA account that I did in my Budget With Me. So I didn't take out the cash for that. Instead, I just transferred that over to that account. But this should be $559. But let's just double check. So 100, 152, 250, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 500, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's perfect. So it is $559 that I am stuffing into my cash envelopes for this next 2 weeks. Let me go ahead and get this all set up nice and pretty. Let's see, how was you guys' weekend? Let me know in the comments if you did anything over the weekend. Did you kind of stay on budget? Did you go off budget? Let me know how you guys spent your weekend. This one was it was a little more quiet for us. We didn't have a lot going on. We did have soccer, but that was it. After that, my daughter went to her friend's house and we just kind of chill for the rest of the day. So not too much spending going on, nothing that I really needed to use my budget for, but just, you know, take some time off to just relax. But let me just go ahead and open up this binder and see what we got. So, you know, I always like to do a flip through so you guys can see. I usually always have my cart envelope empty and the household miscellaneous is also empty, and then everything else still has some funds in it. I'm actually surprised Groceries still has money in it, but I've noticed lately we've been making our meals stretch a lot. So if we make like meat and we have leftover, whatever the meal is for the next day, we're just using that leftover meat to make sure that we're using it all. And so that has really helped us a lot. So we still have money in our grocery envelope, but I'm still putting our same grocery budget in there just in case. So for this week, our grocery budget is still getting its normal $100. So that's going to be 50, 70, 90, 100. And you guys, I am actually, well, for the past few days, I've actually been trying I want to say like low carb kind of diet. I have been tempted so many times, but I am so proud of myself that I actually did not eat anything that I wasn't supposed to. So I'm doing really good with that. So that's gonna also help with our grocery budget this week. And my family doesn't know it yet, but they're gonna be eating low carb as well because I am in charge of dinners this week. And so what I cook is what's gonna get ate. So moving on to our household envelope. Household is getting $20. $20 for household. And as you can see, there's nothing left in there. Somehow we always manage to use it, but I also don't put a lot in household just because I don't buy a lot of things in bulk. I just buy them when we need them. And lately we've been good, like with everything. I think we're more cautious, like doing these budgets, we're more cautious of like the money that we're spending, the food that we're eating, the things that we're using. So it's like now we're more aware, so we're not having to just, go and refill everything so often. So I think that's really helping us a lot with our budget, and I'm so grateful that we've had a solid 5 months, because I've always been in tune with my budget, but I feel like this year starting in January is when I kind of buckled down and said, okay, I'm going to set a plan and I'm going to start, making this a consistent thing since January. So it's been about a solid 5 months that I've been on my budgeting journey. And I can see the difference. I can feel the difference. So that makes me really happy. Moving on to our cart envelope. Our cart is just my gas. So it's getting $74. I do drive an SUV, a Honda Pilot to be exact. And so with the increase in gas prices, I just have to make sure that I have enough to fill up that tank. I do wish I could go back to when I was only putting $50 in there and it was taking care of it. But a little extra, it's not too bad. Hey, at least I'm able to afford to do that. So I have to count my blessings for sure. Self-care is actually getting $50 as well. And let's go ahead and put that. Let's see how much self-care has, y'all, because y'all know I always say that I never do anything for me, but I just want to see how much I have in there. So I have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210. So $210 I have in self-care. What should I do with it? Like, comment down below what you guys think I should do with my self-care funds. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm a work in progress. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm a work in progress, but let me know, what are some things that you actually spend your self-care envelope on? Maybe I can get some ideas and I'll start, using it or not. But like I said, I have the money set aside. So if I wanted to do something for me, then at least I will feel less guilty about doing it, or I'll have the money already set aside in my budget. So that'll work. Miscellaneous this week is getting $4. And lately what I've been noticing is that for my miscellaneous, so I have one of those water filters. And so we have the 3-gallon jugs, and then we actually have 2. And so we take it to the water filter thing to refill it. And that costs $1. So I usually use our miscellaneous envelope to refill those water jugs. For the past weeks, that's what I've been using the miscellaneous envelope for. Family fun for this check is getting $50. Let's do a 50. Yeah, let's do a 50 into family fun. Like I said, we do have some upcoming events for this month, and so having those funds available is going to be nice. Plus my kids are getting out of school. We still have like this entire week before my kids are out, but they're going to be out for summer, and I know they're going to they're going to want to do things. My daughter's already talking about how she's bored at the house, and it's only the weekend. So I'm trying to get ready for the summer, prepared to have them, some things to do so they're not home bored all the time. Vacay is actually my current sinking funds, and that's going to get $25. So 20 and a 5. And then I promise you guys, my next video is going to be cash stuff in my sinking fund binder, so I can show you guys what categories I have in there, and then kind of my plans or why I chose those categories. And then the last envelope I actually have is my savings. As you guys can see, I did not empty this out from the month of May. So I need to go ahead and empty those out, and I still haven't actually decided what I'm gonna do with these funds just yet. because my husband's 30th birthday is next month, and I want it to be like a nice thing. You know, take him to a nice steakhouse and just celebrate, you know, him. He's gonna be turning 30, and that's a big milestone, so I want to make sure that I have enough money set aside. So I did save some money for the month of May. I'm gonna allocate the money for my 100 envelopes to their correspondent envelope, so that's gonna be taken care of. But I think that still leaves me with, you know, a little under $200 that's saved, and I just have no destination for it right now. So that's what I think I'm gonna do with it, but I still haven't decided. And then the rest of this is actually going into the savings envelope as well, because as you guys know, for this month I am continuing to do my 100 envelope challenge. I also have that summer savings challenge that I got from Etsy, which is a total of $300, but I did go ahead and put $150 aside for that. So the total that I'm going to be stuffing into my savings envelope for this check is 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. So 236. Let me count again. I lost count, y'all. Okay, so 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. Yeah, so $236 that I'm putting into the savings envelope from this paycheck alone. And let's go ahead and stuff that in there. Wow, that's insane. I always like when I fill up my savings, because it just, you know, there was a point where I was not able to do so, and it just feels so good every time. You know, even if it's $5, like, it feels amazing to be able to put anything aside and have anything left over. So as always with my cash stuffings, I'm gonna do a flip through for you guys, so you guys see that I have my savings there, my vacay sinking fund, some family fun funds in there, miscellaneous, self-care, my car, which is my gas, household, and then lastly our grocery budget. And that is actually going to carry us for the next 2 weeks. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed this cash stuffing. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.